So I realize that what I'm doing is going to be very hard in terms of like navigating my time in the morning, because the thing is, where I go to get my medication every morning, that is here, but my work is a little over an hour away from that, and my headlights don't work, and that makes it a problem until the headlights get fixed. So now I have to tell my boss that, hey, I live a little ways away from work and I can't drive till daylight, so it's going to take me a little while to get there. Ah, shit, I missed my turn. But I think it'll be okay, because like I'm going to let him know it's like I hit a deer and it messed up my headlights. And I did hit a deer and it did mess up my headlights, but well, I also did hit a snowbank, so that was more my fault. But the deer started the problem, and I feel like I wouldn't have hit the snowbank if I never hit the deer. Anyways, he'll be understanding about it. But it sucks because I'm getting a second chance here, and already, like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, even though I'm not. Like, it's not completely my fault. Like, I can't help the headlights, not until I have the money to fix them. So, but I realized, like, so I'm going to have to drive from there all the way to work every morning and then back after work. Like, I need to fix my headlights. This is a problem because I can't make it back to my area that early, like before it gets dark. It gets dark at like 4:30. Well, actually, oh my goodness, dude, it's going to be so close. Like, I'm literally, and I'm going to waste so much gas. But I can't stay down there because I'm bound. And I did this on purpose. I don't want to leave Appleton. Appleton is my home. My heart is here. It will always be here. I will never leave Appleton. Unless my heart leaves Appleton, I will not leave Appleton. And that's just how it is. So, this is my home. And that's going to make working a lot harder because I'm going to have that hour and 15-minute drive to work every day. But it's okay. I'm going to get through that. And I have a Chevy Impala. I'm going to get the oil changed either today or tomorrow. It needs an oil change. I'm going to get it ready. Then I'm going to get the transmission changed. Like, I'm going to get my car prepared for this. I'm going to keep a lot of gas in it. And the cool thing is I'll be making just as much money. Well, I'll be making more money than I was Instacarting every day on the weekdays. Pretty much at about $20 an hour, and I'll be working 40 hours a week. So after taxes, I'll take like $675, $700 at home a week. It's good. Like, I'll save up to $5,000 just as fast. But actually, I'll save it up faster because on the weekends, I'm still going to Instacart. I'll be in Appleton on the weekends to Instacart. I'm still going to do it on the weekends. Like, I'm not taking off days. I don't have a place to live except my car, so I have no choice but to stay busy, which is a blessing in itself. Like, I make sure I stay busy until it's nighttime and I have to kick back and then sleep soon. It's important that I stay busy. That way I don't feel like I'm wasting time. And I'm not wasting time. As long as I'm busy and I'm making some money and I'm helping my situation, I'm doing the right things. And I'm not going to just assume now, like I used to, that things will just fall in place. What I am going to assume is no matter what happens, as long as I keep grinding, I'll overcome whatever comes in my way. Just like I did yesterday morning. So, I got this. Even though this morning I was feeling like I was missing my other half, and like I'm I'm feeling very lonely, and I acknowledge having to use wise mind, which is a balance between logic and emotion in your mindset and your thought pattern. And when you balance logic and emotion in your mind, then you think clearly. It's called wise mind, and you recognize that emotions are neutral until you do something with them. It's not until we do something with our emotions that they become positive or negative. Even our loneliness and sadness and our heartbreak has a place in our lives. They're guides. They're guides to let us know what we feel about a situation. And we're supposed to sit with these feelings, analyze them, process them, and work our way through them. But we're supposed to sit down and process them and work our way through them, not just run through them. We need to sit with them for a second sometimes. I had to sit with my heartache and my loneliness this morning a little bit while waiting for a batch after the first one. And I sat there at Myers parking lot for about 20 minutes, and I miss her. And I had to sit with those feelings and understand that it's okay to miss her. It's normal. And understand that, yeah, there is a desperation in me, a quiet desperation to get her to recognize me again and see me. Yeah, there's a cry from inside of me reaching out to her, hoping that she watches these, hoping that she watched even just the one that I emailed to her, hoping that she still cares about me. Yeah, I acknowledge these feelings and I understand them, and I'm not, unlike how I used to do it, I'm not going to beat myself up for these feelings and condemn myself for them and call myself weak for these feelings, because it's not. These are normal feelings for somebody that I love and that I've recently had to separate from. This is normal. When you how can you not feel this way about somebody that you love and that you recently had to part your ways from and separate from? And it's important that we take time to process these emotions, and this is one of the ways that I do it, through journaling and hoping that other people see this, even if it's only one person sees this and can help process their own feelings and get through their loneliness and whatever they may be going through. And that's great too. That's the other reason I do it, but I do it mainly for myself. And I had to sit with that, and I'm sitting with it still right now a little bit, processing it and understanding that it's okay to feel wounded and hurt, like I'm missing something, because I am. It's she always put her children as feeling like vital organs, and when she was away from them, it was like she was missing her vital organs. And I understood that in a way that she's like that to me, and the other half of my heart. And it's okay to feel this way. It's understandable to feel this way. What's important is not to let it consume me to the point of darkness, to not let it turn me to the point of darkness, but to acknowledge that, yes, there's a darkness in me, and there's a sad side and a lonely side and a lone wolf, but there's ambition and drive and focus, clarity for the first time in my life, and most of all, an acceptance of not only the situation, but of who I am and what I need to do and what I will do. All these things for the first time in my life I have acknowledged and accepted, including myself. I've never accepted myself in my life. The first time was the day before yesterday, right before the flip into the new year. The day before New Year's Day, I accepted myself and the path that I have to walk. And it empowered me. Yeah, I'm scared in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'm still lonely in that regard. But in terms of friends and needs of family members, I don't feel that loneliness. I've embraced the solitude and the understanding that focusing on myself is what I need to do. We need to find a drive and a focus in our lives. We need a center point to focus on, somewhere to pinpoint our ambitions and our drive and our motivations. Because if we don't, then we're living life aimlessly, and you don't want to live with no direction, because when you don't have direction, you're far more prone to mistake, because you're prone to doing things that have no set steps or organization. It's just random, and you don't want to live life random. It makes it a lot harder, much more unpredictable. You need to focus your dreams and your ambitions. So like mine are in my career of tool and die making, and getting a nice, and like upgrading the Chevy Impala, fixing it up, and then getting a nicer car at some point. But really, I really would like to replace the whole motor in this car. It's worth doing. These cars, like, that's what I'm gonna restore this car. Like, that's my dream. Building the cabin up in Iron Mountain, getting, if I need to get permits and all the stuff I need to do for that over the next year or two, I want to do that. So like, I have goals, and like going hiking and fishing and camping, all alone, of course, but like these things, these are my ambitions and my goals and my focuses and my drives, and like, they're realistic. Yeah, it's all missing a core key element that I probably will not get back. I could. It'll surprise me if she takes me back, but I've accepted that that's probably not happening, and I've accepted that I'm alone. So therefore, I'm going to pursue these goals and these dreams and these aspirations, and they will fill the void, and I will be consumed by that instead of the darkness. I'll befriend and work with the darkness and the loneliness and the sadness, because I'll be working with my ambition and my drive and my focus. And like, that's okay. Like, an acceptance of the situation is the way to move on. And that's another thing I just have come to realize too recently. Accepting the situation is the only way to move on. So there you go. Acceptance.